part of your Akashic blueprint, meaning before your soul picked the meat suit you're in and came down to this planet, it made agreements with others. Like, yeah, and remember, you've had many previous lives, 111 on the timer as I say this. So, and each of those previous lives, there were people that those situations didn't work it out with, where they, in the Akashic realm this time, were like, listen, I know it was your fault last time. You're like, no, it wasn't. They're like, all right, bet, let's do it this time, except the roles were reversed and blah, 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 and whatever the dynamics were. So then when you came down, you and that person sorted that shit out. This is the timeline, the lifetime, and the reality where all previous contracts had to be cleared out, null and voided, and canceled, because we're done. We did all of that. We tried a bunch of different lifetimes. It's still fucking you. All right, motherfucker, bye. You need to realize that it wasn't, oh my God, how could I have been so stupid? Or I must not have abilities or intuition or intelligence if I chose. No, 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 no. You had to go through the warrior process of elevating the soul into the different types of conditional love partners, so you understand how the enemy works. That way you could say, I want none of the cockroaches. I understand that no matter what outfits they wear, what kind of hats, what kind of faces, what kind of names, cockroaches will always be cockroaches, and I am not meant for cockroaches. 222, as I say this, I am a phoenix that is meant for better, a king, queen, emperor, empress, high priest, high priestess, whatever the words. You knew, otherwise you would have settled in that and just said, I guess this is my lot in life. No, you're not supposed to be Lot's wife. You're meant to trust and work on the intuition levels of, now that I know all of these and how they maneuver and how they play and how they manipulate, I can go, oh no, thank you, right away. Because then the vending machine of life can go, okay, we understand that you are now wanting a different type of partner. Look at that. It is safe for you to love. Opening your heart in a different way. Now, I will tell you, forgiving and learning, trust, and it is safe to love all have the same components underneath. Core wounds where in childhood you weren't treated in the best ways. You might have watched dynamics, whether it was grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, friends, whatever, growing up where their dynamics weren't great. So your brain as a small child absorbed, this is how we're supposed to allow, this is what the norm of love, relationships, friendships are supposed to, even if they were toxic, nobody taught you like, hey, double check, they might have been really toxic friendship you don't want to follow through on. 333 as I'm saying this. Now you're at a new level. You are in a new understanding. So all of those wounds that you had to battle through are allowing you to remember, and you must continue to remember, that you would never choose those type of people again. So do not allow the fear of, oh no, I don't want another negative partner. I'll just stay solo dolo, because a hyper independence wound where you're like, I'll just be alone for life, can have a toxic